반짝이는 눈빛 눈이 부셔 매일 날 감싸주는 손길.
Sari never saw it coming. Hung-soo, trying to stay calm, began making toast again. But inside, he was still in shock after realizing who Sari really was. One sunny afternoon, a fancy car pulled up quietly in front of the toast shop. The door opened and Jang Mie stepped out. She begged Sari to come home, saying she was sorry and wanted them to start over. But Sari, pausing her work with the toast, calmly refused. Jang Mie thought to herself that this was all her karma. Ever since she ran off with the brewery's money to hide Kang Soo's identity, this ending had been coming. Eventually, Jang Mie made up her mind. That afternoon, O Jang Su, after finishing a lecture, spotted someone familiar waiting at the end of the hallway. It was Jang Mie. He hadn't expected to see her on campus. Looking surprised, he approached her, telling her he hadn't heard from Sari lately and that she had nothing to worry about. Jang Mie didn't argue. Her tone was calm and her eyes were steady. She admitted she came because of Sari and asked for a moment to talk. When Jang Su didn't answer, she walked to a nearby bench and sat down. He followed and sat across from her. After a long pause, Jang Mie told him that Sari liked him, still did. She had always known it. Then she asked directly if he had any feelings for her daughter, not as someone from a troubled family or a single father, but just man to woman. Jang Su was quiet for a while. Her words were gentler than he expected. There was no pressure, no pride, just honesty. Finally, he admitted that if he really had no feelings, he wouldn't feel so conflicted inside. Jang Mie nodded and smiled softly for the first time, saying that was enough. She could finally help now. When Jang Su asked why she was suddenly doing this, she simply replied it was for Kang Soo. She didn't explain more. Then she stood up and said something surprising. She realized Jang Su didn't even know Sari was working at Hung Soo's toast shop. It all seemed like fate, all connected in some strange way. After she left, Jang Su sat there watching her go, overwhelmed by emotions. Soon after, he ran straight to the toast shop. Later, Jang Mie returned home. As she entered, Dokotak, who had been waiting, asked why she came back alone. His voice was full of anger and suspicion. He thought she should have brought Sari home, but Jang Mie quietly said Sari was doing just fine and didn't need to be dragged back. That made Dokotak furious and he shouted, but this time Jang Mie spoke up. Calmly and firmly, she told him she was now on Sari's side and Jang Su's too. She was ending things with him. Shocked, he asked if she meant divorce. She nodded without hesitation. The next day, Jang Mie met a journalist and handed over documents she had gathered for years, evidence that the Eagle Brewery had been falsely accused by Sheila Brewing Company. There were manipulated CCTV videos, fake tips, and internal memos ordered by Dokotak himself.
'Cause you are beautiful.